Today I'll show you guys how to use your assembly constraints, your center, your line, your mate, all of those constraints. I'll show you how to do an assembly as quick as possible and very easily. Enjoy, guys. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt your video. I just wanted to ask you, please hit the like and subscribe button. It's going to make it easier for me to share my content with you guys in the future, and it will make it so that you don't miss anything. Cool. So obviously we need to open a new part, assembly 01 is fine, say okay. Now we're going to say click on this little assemble block here and say insert. We are going to click on our first part, which is going to be that one, or suppose we can use this one. Say open. Now on this one you can either align your datums with each datum, so I can either align this one with this one and this one with this one, or I can just say placement, delete, delete, or I can just say default, and it will automatically line up the same planes, so the front to the front, the right to the right, and the left to the left. Okay, now next thing I want to do is obviously insert my next part, because this one is now ready. We are going to go to part 1. We are going to say open. We are going to choose the generic, not the flat, because we know assembly, so we need the correct part, not the flat part for our DXFs. Say open. Okay. Now, if I am going to select my mate feature, so if I'm going to say placement, it says automatic. If I'm going to say mate, okay, and I click on this surface, and then I click on this surface, obviously they are going to mate with each other. Okay, so that level and that bottom level is now the same. If I now go say, let me just do this quickly, then you guys will see what I'm saying. If I now go new restraint and I click on that datum and I click on this center datum, as you can see there, it is actually on top of that one. So what I did there is I aligned coincidentally. I could have said, okay, let's just do this one. So I could have said oriented, meaning no dimension, no lockdown, but it keeps the angle the same between the two, meaning that this angle of this surface that I selected and this angle of the surface will be the same. Okay. Then if I had selected offset, obviously I can adjust the distance between the two parts. Okay, so we don't want it offset, we want it coincident. Okay, now my line tool is to align two surfaces as well, where your mate is going to put them together. Your line can also be offset. Okay, so your line and your mate's very much the same, in the sense that you can align them exactly and their orientation will be the same. Then you also have your tangent, so you can select this surface and I can select this surface, and if I remove these now, you'll see what I mean. Where's my partner? Okay, well, if I now go select this one and I say tangent and I select, say, this feature here, and I select this one here. Okay, it's like that. I just need to get it closer. So I just want to select this one here and select this one. Then I can maybe show you guys what I'm saying. Okay, so if I'm selecting tangent, new constraint, tangent, that one, and that one. Okay. Now obviously it's connected it to the round there. Okay. Okay, now if I delete this and I go delete this one, automatic, you'll save your coordinate system, your point online. So obviously if you have a point, so we can go point online here. If I now select the point, say this point here and this line here, okay, as you see there, it has now joined that point and that line coincidentally. See there. Okay, so it has put that in line with that point there. Okay, then if I go point on surface, so again, if I select the point, if I now select the point here, so if I go component, select that point, and I select this surface, obviously it has now put that point on that surface. Okay, so the next one, edge on surface. So that's very much the same as mate, because an edge and a surface is very much the same. So we can select that surface and this edge, and it will align the two. Okay, then obviously we have our default, like I showed you guys, which that won't work because this is already default, so we can't use that one. And then yeah, insert is only going to work with a round, so let's take away this part here and then I'll show you with a round. So now we're going to say insert assembly to this one, say open. Okay, now insert, so placement, we're going to select insert. So insert works for rounds. So to put a round in a round, so we're going to say this round here, and we're going to connect it with this round here. Okay, now all I'm going to do is, I'll show you now, once I select this surface here, and I select this surface here, as you can see there, it has now aligned those holes. See, so any round object you can align with another round, and it's basically working on your axes because it aligns this axis from this part and that little axis there. That's why it's called insert. So even though it's working on your surface, that's essentially what it's lining up, is your axis on axis. You can also, if I delete that, I can go new constraint, and I can select that axis, and I can select that axis, and it will be an align feature, not an insert, but it will work very much the same. And then the other nice feature is, if you've got an align feature like this, you can also put in a new constraint, and then you can say this face, and I can say this face, and then as you see there, mate angle, so it'll give you the angle offset. Okay, now I can actually adjust the angle of my part according to that surface. So if I want it this way, or if I want it that way, okay, or if I wanted this line here on that surface, all I have to do is delete. I can say new constraint, I can select edge on surface. So if I say edge on surface, I can select that edge and that surface, and there it is. Okay, so okay, so guys, I hope this was helpful. Those are your assembly constraints. Again, I hope this was helpful, and I hope this helps you guys do your assemblies a little bit easier and a little bit faster. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, quick favor, if this video helped you, tap like. It tells YouTube my content is worth showing to more people. And hit subscribe if you want more quick tutorials, tips and real engineering tricks for Creo. More videos dropping every week. Have a great one, guys.